welcome to another TRAILHUB production. Today, this video is dedicated to the beginners that are coming to Morzine and Chatel. We're going to go and show you a few areas which are really good to come and blow out the cobwebs and get you ready to take on some other trails. Right, so we're now on the Soylent Green run and we've got some really mellow rollers. Quite fun to warm up on. In this mini series we've partnered up with Mtb Tribe. Here's a word from Gareth himself. It's a bit loose and gravelly at the minute.
Hey mountain bikers, my name is Gareth Beckett, the host of the Mtb Tribe podcast, helping you find out more about mountain biking, how to get out on the trails, keep you stoked and hopefully learn a little more about mountain biking and the people involved.
If you're staying in Morzine, make sure you get up early and beat this queue. So, as you can see, the Zore lift gets ridiculously busy. It's about 11:30, 12ish, and it just gets absolutely slammed. We're queuing here for about half an hour. But at about 12, half 12, people start going for lunch, and then you just ride straight onto the chairlift. And it's plain sailing from there. So we're up on the blue trail and you come into this really nice section of jumps. They're quite mellow. You can also go around them. You've got a nice tabletop here which floats you into this sort of corner jump and then into another tabletop with a right hand sort of hip. So the takeoff of the jumps are really mellow, so perfect for beginners. And also if you're sort of shredding down here, you can really boost them, pop them, get a nice table out of it. Bosh. So after those jumps, we come into the woods and we've got a little 5-foot drop here. Woo! So another great thing about this area is the surface. There's hardly any rocks in it. It's all soil, which is really confidence inspiring and quite predictable as well. Woo! A little split in the trail there. Splits green, red and blue, and then back onto this flowy section. So we're now making our way over to Chatel. There's a big green run called Serpentine. All you need to do is just follow these signs. Alright, so we're making our way down into Linderets now, using this sort of commuter's trail. It's quite rough, but not too bad. So this is part of the Port de Soleil loop, which is the 80k kind of XC loop. So we're heading over to Chatel now, and this place is renowned for its huge jumps and really steep black lines, but there's also a really long green run right from the very top all the way to the bottom. is a green / blue in my opinion, because some of the corners are they're banked quite steeply, so it might be a bit more challenging for a beginner. As you can see behind me, we've got some huge wall berms, which are really good. If you can just take a bit more momentum in, you can really ride that wall and yeah, start picking up the pace. There's so many corners on this trail, it's just perfect to really try and get your technique right, and just like if you mess one corner up, it's fine, then move on to the next one. You can just kind of keep improving as you go down. So we're on the green Vinkline in Chatel, and there's this awesome little section. You come out of a wooded area and you've got a nice table which sets you up into these big bank corners. There's an optional gap line where you can gap into the berm, and it's just so much fun. It works good for expert riders and beginners. So here it is, you come out of the woods, tabletop just over here, and then you're going to come in, roost these corners, or send this gap here. Oh! So further on we've got loads of really mellow tables and little step on, step offs, which are easily rolled and also gapped. It's such a fun trail, it's got amazing flow. Woo! If you are going to tackle this route, you just need to make sure that you've got all the spares with you in case you get a flat tyre, because if you get stranded over this side of the hill, it's a long way back. The lift from Linderets, the last lift, goes off at 4:15. So once you're at the top of that, once you're in a Zore, you're on the home stretch at that point. You can roll down the road if need be. We are now en route back to Morzine, dropping down into Linderets, and we've got this mint blue run. Looks like they've been doing some work on it, put some really nice mellow jumps in. It's prime. Look at this, prime surface with an even better view. Here we go. Woo! Just for days. No mandatory gaps, nothing too major, nothing too steep. It's awesome. Merci. So we are now at the top of Avoriaz, and we found this green run which is going to take us down to the Super Morzine lift. So this trail is actually not very well signposted, to be honest, but it will take us down to the lift, which will then take us up to the top of Super Morzine. Really nice so far, very beginner friendly. Whoa! Here we go. So we've made it with 5 minutes to spare onto this chair, and that means we get an extra run at the top of Super Morzine. If we didn't make this, then we just have to drop onto the road, and it's a 16k switchbacks down the road all the way to Morzine. This way we get another run, which is amazing. The green has now merged onto the blue. We're underneath the Zore lift, making our way down to catch the gondola down before it closes at 5:20. I'm going to put a link to the loop that we did, like the names of the runs we rode, so you guys can link it all together yourselves. Take a screenshot of that and then just look at it on your phone or whatnot. So I'm going to leave that in the description. It's more wall high berms. You can link them together and it just feels like you're on rails. Bit of a toboggan style trail. The other 2 videos in this mini series, we ride some epic red trails and also take a look at the black runs in the Port de Soleil. Here's Gareth from MTB Tribe.
And it is my pleasure to team up with Jamie and the MTB TRAILHUB for this episode, so head on over to mtb-tribe.com for more information on this episode, hear Jamie's interview and much more MTB content.